Hello, this is Chase Wade. I'm applying to FIEA for the production track. I decided to make the prototype. My prototype is called Force Blast. It's like a space shooter, like reminiscent of Galaga, except it is not sprites. It is 2.5D, whereas the character and the enemies are 3D objects, in this case cubes, where physics applies to them. They have regular bodies and Unity. Once you get to the last level, it just goes off of score. How long can you survive? You have 5 health points. Resets every level, so you're going to start out 5 if you make it to level 6, which you should. The main point is to save up as many special power abilities called Force Blasts as you can, which push away the enemies and gives you breathing room to last longer. I'm going to go ahead and start at the start menu. After I show you, actually, here's the setup. Character is the red cube, main camera, and the spawners are outside of the screen here. So we go ahead and start in. Here's Force Blast. I have a little particle effect for the parallax going through space. You can go to easy, which gives you 9,000 whatever Force Blasts. Challenging starts you with 50, so it's a little harder. I use sounds from soundbible.com. Put that in a document, whatever. The enemies eventually head straight for the player, so the physics causes for some really randomized dynamic gameplay. As far as these things go, they give you more force blasts when you pick them up, but if you leave them down, it blocks the enemies, so later on you can use them as kind of choke points to hold enemies where you want them, if you can sort of manage it. It's really random. I like the idea of having a more random outcomes every level, every time you play. As you can see, the Force Blast kind of pushes them away, so I can get up in and start shooting them. As far as things I wanted to do, I didn't really care for a boss fight or anything. I had some friends play it. They said maybe add some power-ups. I do like the Force Blast a lot. It's just fun, but you don't want to run out because it's kind of your lifeblood in the end. You do have to be very very swift in dodging the enemies from behind, and luckily I'm still in level 5, so I can just kind of survive and get my health back on level 6, where it really starts, and you can't go any further, so you're stuck at 5 health. I guess so. I could have added more health options, different enemies maybe. I thought of different size enemies, but as far as the prototype goes, I'm really happy with the randomized physics and the things that you can do to try and beat your last score, beat your friend's score. I've been playing with some friends. We've gotten into near 100,000, so that takes a while. Each enemy is 10 points. It gets to quite a bit. Eventually this screen is just full and you're just trying to survive. It's also bragging rights if you can do it without using, you know, oh hey, I have more Force Blast than you do at the end or at this score. And that was a bad move. As you saw, when I run into them with the player, it explodes. It's a little bit like the Force Blast effect on a smaller level, just to give you more breathing room. See, there's a little chokehold here, now that I have, where they're just funneling in for me to destroy. I'm sorry, that music is, it's wonderful. Okay. That is pretty much Force Blast, where the enemies come at you constantly, and you're able to manipulate them with physics and shoot them and try to last as long as you can. Thanks for watching. See you around.